Well, hello there. Oisin from Flow-StateAlchemy. So, yesterday, the day before, just covered this up. It's a little bit windy. We covered the neediness, the sovereigns, and I spoke a little bit about emotional regulation and protection and various things. So, for this one, I wanted to jump on and give something practical that you can apply. I talked about when you're in a heated conflict, the breath being. Sorry, I'm just looking at a wonderful squirrel just fucking about. And it's gone. It's gone. They're quick around here. I've been saying that. Fucking squirrels. Loud too. But yeah. Wanted to give practical technique. I'm going to do 2 techniques, maybe 3, see how this flows. Hopefully the wind is not too noisy. We just have to do this inside, we'll see. But I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, this is about, and this takes a level of awareness. Like I said before in the past videos, when you are aware, you are activated is the most important. Because if you can know the technique and know a technique how to regulate yourself, but if you don't know you are activated and you're too caught up in the conflict or the heated conversation to go, whoa, hold on a second, I'm actually really activated here and I need to regulate. Well then, no, the breathwork is pointless. Not pointless, but the know-how is one, the when-how is another. That makes no sense, but it does make sense in my head. But anyway, yeah. So, I'm going to take this out. I don't know how this is going to sound. I'm just trying to stop the wind being a factor of being noisy, background noise that isn't needed. Oh, them squirrels are. I'm going to try going. Let me catch this squirrel. It's looking dead me in the eyes. Oh, fucking gone it. Oh. I have a little fucking run around. Whee! Up the tree you go, you boy. Up the tree. Sorry. A little bit distracted there. But yeah, let's come back to this video. What the intention is. So the intention is to maybe talk through a bit of a scenario on when you might use this or how this might show up or how it might look. And key factor in it is awareness to go, oh shit, I'm actually activated here. And I might be saying things I don't want to say to the person I love dearly and care about. And it takes time to integrate this. I spent a lot of time of learning breathwork and then actually putting it into practice with a partner and on others. It took some time, so this isn't about getting it right in the moment, right then, right there. It's about having open conversations with your partner going, look, I realize when we get into a heated conflict that we can push it too far to a place it doesn't need to, and we don't really get to the root. A lot of arguments and fights we have with loved ones are surface level. We only scratch the surface of what's actually happening and never fully resolve the root issue underneath the surface level argument, conflict, conversation. And that's when it can really develop a lot of resentment, anger, and sometimes hate towards the other. And everything I'm speaking from about here is from my lens of my past and history of how I evolved through relationships and how I projected and how I didn't have the tools and the capability to say, look, we're both activated here, we're both going in circles, we're both saying things we don't want to say. Let's take time and start in discernment to contemplate on what's actually here and asking, where am I not being seen? Where am I not being heard? And where am I not being felt? What age may I actually feel when we're in this heightened experience of activation, because sometimes it's actually a wounded boy or child that's actually being activated. And for me, what's most important is, as the masculine in the relationship, we are the leaders. So it's, in fact, I feel our duty to lead the situation back to safety and to stop the escalation of it going a certain way, which takes fucking dedication and devotion to that loved one. So yeah, let's talk about the techniques. So one technique is a pretty simple technique. It's called Sigh Breathing, and it's where we take 2 inhales in and a long, slow exhale out through the mouth. Really simple. And give it a little go. As I said, it's 2 inhales deep into the diaphragm, and really and you want to do that for maybe 20-30 breaths. Really depends on the situation. I would recommend practicing this well before it's actually needed in a heated conversation, because practice is what will make this tool easier to actually jump on and use and go, oh yes, sigh breathing, here we go. So if you want to take yourself into a nice comfortable position, sitting doesn't have to be fancy cross-legged pose, it can be whatever shape or form, it can be anywhere really, and it's just in through the nose for 2 breaths and out through the mouth for 1 long breath. And really use visualization as well. If this comes easy to you, visualize yourself grounding, visualize yourself releasing this anger, this whatever negative emotion that's actually there, and you're feeling in your body awareness. What am I feeling? Where am I feeling? Why am I feeling that? This is about getting curious with self and curious with the other, and in that we can develop a deeper connection, a deeper bond. It's not about not fighting, it's about resolving our inner issues with the other, and then the inner issues that are being mirrored and reflected from the two. This is why a partnership can be the deepest form of growth and evolution and healing, is because you're going to come together and you're going to mirror all the shit that's buried in the subconscious that most of us don't want to sit with and address. And a lot of relationships don't leave the surface, they don't go deep into that profound connection, creating emotional safety for her. Really, I think a lot of men are reactive. Again, reactive in a sexual sense. They see the woman, and we need that physical to feel emotional depth. And the feminine truly needs emotional safety first to get the physical depth. And that takes time in ourselves to understand emotions, and coming into a space of boundaries and asking what she likes, what she doesn't like, giving her that space to speak about herself sexually, and maybe having an uncomfortable conversation. This is really depth of existence in this life is about rich communication and comprehension. Wow, birds, you are loud today. Or maybe they disagree with what I'm saying. Yeah, it's pretty loud. These birds actually go in packs too, these little birds, believe it or not. You see them going around the garden, and they do this like not all day, every day, but from time to time they come in, they swoop, there's like 6 and 7, and they're all like. I'd love to know what they're actually like singing about. Is it like, lads, there's something around, take cover? I don't really know. They also have they're a grey bird. I don't know their names. I might figure out that as well. But yeah, they're a grey bird, but they lay a blue egg. Pretty cool. I only know because I found an egg. So anyway, here, coming back to sigh breathing after that little bit of side note. So sigh breathing, 2 breaths in, full inhalation and a full exhalation. I'm going to demonstrate again, and then we can do a couple of breaths together. I'll guide you through it. And this, as I said, this is about practice. It's about trying it. It's about doing it for 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be this 40-minute practice throughout the day. It can be just 3 minutes in the morning, or sometime when you're not feeling great. Give it a go. Fuck around. Find out. See what suits you. Yeah, sigh breathing. 2 breaths in. So I'm going to exhale fully. Long breath in through the nose. Just as I get to the top. Go as long as you can go. All depends on your body. Same again. So I'm going to go in through the diaphragm, in through the nose, down into the diaphragm. Slowly in. And as you get to the top, and slowly out. All the way out, empty. I'm going to do this one without talking, so it's going to look like this. All the way out. And again. And the science behind it. So the idea behind the second inhale is it really opens up the end parts of your lungs, the bronchial sacs, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. I do like the science, but I don't know it all. But yeah, it's the full inhalation, and then that last burst really allows a lot more oxygen, and it's the one breath that actually gives you more oxygen. And then the long exhale, it's the long exhale that really relaxes the nervous system. Really brings the nervous system down, stimulates the vagus nerve, and brings that nervous system from the fight or flight down into the parasympathetic. So I'm going to do, jump in, get yourself ready, get yourself comfortable, just sit wherever you may be sitting. Straight spine is always good. If you want to lie down, whatever way you feel most comfortable to breathe, get there. So when you're ready, I want to exhale fully. Slow inhale. Get to the top, all the way in. Hold for a second and then slowly release. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. And same again, slowly in through the nose. All the way in, all the way in, all the way in until you get to the top, and then big inhale. And then slowly out. Haven't closed your eyes at this point. It's good if you want. If you don't, keep looking. It's all good. Slowly in again. All the way into the nose, all the way in, and get to the top. Big inhale. And hold for a second and then slowly let go. And try and make this one as slow as you can. Don't follow in with my time. If you don't, if you can go longer, go longer. And continue with that. In through the nose. All the way in. All the way in. All in. Inhale again. Big inhale. And slowly release. And make it as slow as possible. And I start to move into some visualizations. You just keep breathing. 2 breaths in, long exhale. 2 breaths in, long exhale. Start to visualize yourself being more grounded. Visualize yourself being connected to the earth. No matter where you are, it doesn't matter. Just allow visualization. When that comes through, visuals, feelings, sensations. Just say it to yourself. I am grounded. I am grounding. And use this grounding to allow energy to travel. This anger, this whatever you're feeling, resentment, this activation. You don't need to name it right now. You just need to let it move and transmute down into your body, through your body and into the earth. And now if you want to start to visualize cosmic energy coming down in through the crown, flowing down through the body, feeling a cleansing of energy. Stay with that breath. 2 breaths in, 1 long breath out. Now just come to relaxed breathing. Just softly breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Wherever you may be at this point, however you feel, whether you've joined along or not, just feel into your body. Allow yourself to be calm. Tell the mind it's okay. It doesn't need to analyze, fix, create any scenarios. You just need to come into your body and feel your heartbeat, feel what you're feeling. I am calm, I am relaxed. So that's Sigh breathing. I was going to do more than one technique, but I think let's keep it on that. I'll try to keep this video under 20 minutes. So we're on 17.5. So as I said, this is about self-discovery. It's about exploring yourself. See if this breathwork works for you. Alter it, change it, play with it. Just remember, the longer the exhale, the more the relaxation. The longer the exhale, the more relaxation. So whether that's just a 5-second breath in, and a 10-second release, it will regulate, it will relax. It doesn't have to be sigh breathing. It can be 4 in, 8 out. It can be 8 in, 16 out. Just remember, the longer the exhale, longer than the inhale, the more relaxed. You can do, I'm not going to guide all of it, I'm just going to talk about it. The 4-7-8, in for 4, hold for 7, and slowly release for 8. It's another great one for grounding, and it's also part of breathwork. It's not just a technique, it's about the mindset. It's about the willingness and devotion to go, I don't want to be this person right now. I want to relax. I want to calm. I let go of these thoughts. I let go of this pain. I let go of this anger. And that takes time to cultivate. So be easy, be gentle. Take your time in knowing and learning yourself, and have fun in the process. Do this when you're in a good state. Feel what it feels like in a good state. Get high on your own supply. Do a heavy breath. Feel into that fucking energetic shit that we can create just by over breathing. Do 30 of them breaths. Big breath in. Hold. Feel that fucking energetic, and then slowly release the body and let the body puddle out. Let it just relax into that. And then hold on the exhale. Give that a go. Be experimental. Discover self. Discover life. And do it with another. Do it with many. That's me, Oshin. Lots of love and gratitude from Flow-StateAlchemy. See you tomorrow.